Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the channel, Dangelo Pitcher.
And PHAZONGOD420.
Yeah, and we're doing a little vlog. We're walking to Irving, getting some papers for some joints. We got some stuff from the Rest of Gush Cannabis store. It's way better than NB Cannabis.
I'm going there a little bit more. I might start walking there a little bit more. I'm not just far. The cannabis NB here is close to the bridge and off the bridge. The rest of cannabis. I can just walk there from where I live. Yeah, but the freaking winds our attention of the fucking shitting birds as well.
Yeah. See, that's the stadium where everyone would go to hockey games, mostly just to walk around and hang around.
I used to go swimming there as well.
That's the funny thing. It was a great place, but no one watched the hockey games. It was all just like a hangout place.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to go and hang out there all the time.
Yeah. Same here. Remember I used to see you.
It's crazy though, the difference here. Look at how many lights they got in Campbellton, the city, compared to Bathley got any. Even on the main street. It's still dark as hell. But it's pretty cool. You can easily do a great vlog at night with all those lights. And also, a lot of times we'd be hanging out back there smoking.
Yeah, all your friends was two garbage cans in the hockey game, huh? Two garbage cans.
Yeah, I wasn't there to see it. I'm pretty sure he posted it though. Freaking windy night. That's why we took a cab, because the bridge would have been insane the wind. There's the Taps Bar. No, there isn't. And then there's a building there that burnt down. That's actually went to some high school parties at. Crazy that it's gone.
Yeah, there's actually apartments up there. Up above Top Bar. It'd be pretty noisy though, huh? Living up there.
Yeah.
They hear people partying and such a music blaring.
Thoughts of that scenery. Yeah, it warms up in the day here now, finally. It does get quite chilly. It's not as bad as the last time. It would have been unbearable. Your hands would be frozen in like a few seconds. Yeah. Now you flip it back and forth.
Yeah, nice.
And I don't want to stop recording to flip it.
Yeah.
Need to try to get more of the scenery too. Maybe we'll get Campbellton back on the map.
Yeah.
But apparently you said that was a liquor store there?
Yeah, it used to be a liquor store. There's just walking clinic.
Yeah, huh? That's freaking funny, huh?
Yeah, one time I almost got caught in the automatic doors there. That's probably why it was closed down, because the automatic doors didn't work properly there, remember? Where people were always getting stuck in there.
Yeah, right around the back of that street. Pretty sure that's where Reptile Ocean might be up the street. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was in that. It was on the back street behind the Shake King.
I think it's still apartments now, though.
No, I'm pretty sure it's something at all, because no one wants to live in there.
No, because I walked by the place one time. It didn't have anything happen, but I seen people living in apartments there. But it's still closed. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's people living in the apartments still in Reptile Ocean. I know, I remember.
Yeah, if they were to change the downstairs area, they'd have to change it a lot if they want to make those into apartments.
No, downstairs is all fucking just closed off and abandoned, the whole Reptile Ocean.
Talk about the upstairs part, right?
The funny thing is, I actually went there before.
Yeah, I did too. I remember going there, seeing the crocodile. They had crocodiles before, right?
Yeah.
Or they had the crocodiles.
Yeah, and there was a bad thing too. Apparently, it was so low that the crocodiles actually could have jumped up and grabbed you very easily.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't up to regulation height.
Jesus. Yeah. It was an upstairs area where you see them from down. See them, but when you go downstairs, yeah, you go downstairs.
See, that's a pawn shop. It's pretty cool that they got a pawn shop in Campbellton. I remember when friggin'
pawn shop that lasted longer than the other pawn shop that here, the PHAZONGOD420.
Yeah, at least they got a pawn shop. Fuck, the place they had wasn't really a pawn shop before. It said pawn shop, but most of it was closed.
Yeah, I remember when we were in high school, there was this pawn shop. It's where the bookstore is now. It was a pawn shop called Pierre's Second Chance. They had a whole bunch of different games and such. They eventually moved to Beresford and then shut down the business entirely.
And let me stop over there. And there is the bridge to go to Cross Point to get Rusty Gush cannabis weed.
Yeah, that's where Quebec is.
Yeah, the freaking weed is bomb from that place.
Yeah.
In the States, they do have weed legalized too, but it's only in certain states because the state votes on it, and there's certain states that decided to have it still illegal, and then there's ones that don't.
Yeah.
But it's kind of good because that's what causes some states to have good low income tax rates. That way you don't get a bunch of your paycheck taken as much.
Yeah. The junkie too.
Junkie too. That's the city center. I don't like the Dollarama there. They're very corrupt. I heard when they get people to hold their book bag and stuff in the front, they steal money and stuff out of their items.
I never do.
That's the bad thing. Like, they shouldn't be asking for friggin' to hold your book bag. Stop being a cheap ass business and put in friggin' security cameras.
Yeah, there's probably some fucker on welfare just trying to get some extra money because they probably spent it on drugs. Dangelo?
Yeah, it's bullshit. I seen they got rid of the cameras now. They didn't even keep them.
Yeah. The one at the Sugarloaf Mall does at least.
Like, no business should be asking for your backpack. Get cameras like a normal business.
Yeah. This was the 70s.
And if you're gonna ask for someone's backpack, you better have a legal document put right in front of me that says you are responsible for it. But they don't. If you ask them that, they're gonna say no, obviously.
Of course.
And they're fuckers. That dollar store especially. The dollar store in Atheville isn't too bad. I don't think...
Yeah, I didn't bring my backpack at all, so... As long as you don't bring your backpack, you should be fine.
The Atheville one requires you to put your backpack in the front too?
No, it's only this one. But I live close. I don't live too far, so it's only like a 10-15 minute walk for me, so I don't really mind going there without my backpack.
Yeah, it's a total stupid business. Look, this is the jeweler.
Yeah.
It's a totally stupid friggin' idea that businesses are coming up with to hold your backpack at the front.
Yeah.
Like, I may have a very expensive device in there. I'm not gonna trust you with it.
It's crazy what we saw last time when you arrived, huh?
Like, it's the only businesses that do it are the ones that are so fucking cheap that they can't afford surveillance cameras.
Yeah. What was that? Did you hear that? The bang?
Car backfire. Usually that's what it sounds like. There. There's CMP. Police.
Where did you get the license?
Yeah, there was some good officers in it, but one I didn't like
Whoa!
was the one.
Watch your step here, man.
There was one officer at the RCM. Yeah, I know. The RCMP station, there was one officer who literally planned a fake rigged polygraph test and saying I lied about burning my own place down, even though if it wasn't for me, it would be friggin' that place would have burnt down because I knew how to handle a fire extinguisher. And they rigged the polygraph test because I actually didn't do that. Yeah, it got shut down, and you could probably thank Justin Trudeau for that, for mandating all the lockdowns. Like, holy...
Yeah. It has two businesses, one in Bathurst, one in Campbellton.
Yeah. Like, no business should be required in a backpack. And it shouldn't be that cheap. Oh yeah, the RCMP station. Yeah, they rigged the polygraph test on me. They said I lied about saying no, I didn't try to burn my own house down. And then I looked up online and found out a bunch of things they were doing to rig it. And then I realized after I looked at the video where they're not supposed to ask the same question multiple times over and over and over. That's a way to frig up the machine to get a lie detect. And that's what they were doing. And it's funny, the officer said, well, if you don't come back for another polygraph test, we're going to give you court papers and go to jail. And it's funny because I already knew he couldn't do that. So I was like, go ahead, please make my day. And I said, you know what? I'll even go to the police station to pick up the court papers from you. Yeah. And I did. And guess what? Did I get court papers? No. That's why polygraph tests aren't admissible in court. Because a lot of the police tamper with the machine. And that's one of the things they do to get a false lie reading is ask it over and over. See you want the polygraph machine to be accurate, it's gotta be they only ask the question once.
There's their Shore Cinema.
North.
Yeah, they got the Sonic Movie 2 poster. Zoom off over to the Sonic poster. Yeah, I'm going to see that this coming Friday. I'm excited for that. And me and my cousins, we went to see the first movie 2 years ago. When the first movie first came out, we went to see it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how a whole bunch of people were able to bully a freaking movie studio into redesigning a freaking movie, into redesigning a character.
Yeah, that's Tim's. Luckily, is it 24 hours again?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, and the new Sonic movies is turning into a multi-film franchise now.
You just stuff on. Yeah. Making sure.
Kind of metal thing.
Yeah, just making sure I wasn't coming down.
Yeah, the freaking Sonic movies is turning into a multi-film franchise now. It's showing a lot of success.
Yeah. Yeah, and all the way up there is Irving and stuff and Subway. We're in around the 16-minute mark there, so we're gonna end it off soon because it says I only got 31 minutes. And if I have too much memory in one place, it'll start causing phone resets. So anyway, guys and gals, we're going to end off the vlog here. Hopefully you guys and gals enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe to PHAZONGOD420's channel. And you can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, merch, channel merch, donation button on the description below. Till next time, this is Dangelo Pitcher, and I'm
PHAZONGOD420, and we are phasing out.
Peacing out.